Okay, you guys, I'm back for part 3. Can you copy all this down? Pause the video and then we will start. Okay, my first one is m squared plus 8m minus 20. Okay, I have to find factors of negative 20 because that's my C value that are equal to positive 8. So I have negative 1 and positive 20. That gives me positive 19 when I add it up. And now I have negative 2 and positive 10. That gives me 8. So I don't need to go further because I know this really isn't going to help me. Okay, so now I have my two factors. And I'm going to do factoring by grouping. Okay, so on this side, I now have m squared minus 2m plus 10m minus 20. Okay, so now I'm going to go right back. I have to find my I'm going to put them in their groups. Step 1, the GCFs. Okay, the only thing they have in common on this side is the M. And here, they have 2 in common, but they also have something a lot bigger. You're going to say, oh, they have 5 in common. Let's go as big as we can. They have 10 in common. Okay? So I got my GCFs. I'm going to bring down middle sign. So we have a positive 10. Okay, now the parentheses. Okay, so m squared divided by m is just m. I'm bringing down my sign. 2m over m just leaves me with 2. And it's going to be exactly the same on the side. M minus 2. So remember, we're going to have our GCFs. And we are going to have our twin. So, final answer, m plus 10 and m minus 2. Okay? So now we're going to go and do our other problem. You're going to say, oh, there's nothing in front of this y. There is really a 1 in front of here, even though we don't see it. So now I know my factors of negative 56 that have to equal negative 1. So I'm going to do that again. I have positive 1 and negative 56. That's negative 55. That's not going to work. I have positive 2 and negative 28. This is when a calculator would come in handy, you guys. Negative 26. That doesn't work. Okay, 3 doesn't go in. 4 does go in. And it's going to be half of 28, so that's 14. Okay, I'm at negative 10. I'm actually getting closer, and that bug refuses to die. Okay, 5 doesn't go in, 6 doesn't go in, 7 goes in, and it goes in negative 8 times, and that gives me my negative 1. So here are my factors. So I'm going to go factor by grouping. And I'm going to have y squared plus 7y minus 8y minus 56. Okay? So now I'm going to put them in my groups. Okay, going back to step 1, GCFs. They only have y in common. And this one has 8 in common. Okay, you got to go as big as you can. When I break down 8y, I have 2 times 2 times 2 times y. And when I break down negative 56, I have negative 1 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. And now I can see that they have the 8 in common. Okay, so now I'm going to bring down my middle sign. And I have y plus 7, and then y plus 7 again. Okay? So now, remember, I need GCFs and a twin. Okay? So, my GCFs, y minus 8 and y plus 7. Okay? Homework help, Mr. Rue will also be on here.